Barcelona. Welcome everybody to RwB Racing's first race of the Super Formula Series for 2020. We are looking at a small turnout for the race today. We had some confusion with some of the drivers, I think. But we are looking at our first race here for the Eastern Division, which begins at 8:30 Eastern Time. Currently starting the qualifications. I'm here with my host, Vasco Francisco. Welcome aboard, son.
How's it going? How's it going, everybody? It should have a very good race here, even though we only have 4 people, but it will definitely be close.
Yes, it will be a fun race. Looking forward to watching these guys race. Been watching these guys practice for weeks, and all 4 of these guys were in our series last year. And for those of you new to our channel, new to our world here at racing, Vasco Francisco is our 2019 SF champion from last season. So congratulations again, man. That was pretty great stuff.
Thank you for that. Yeah, it was definitely a hard-fought battle, but it came down to the end. Hyperio, who is supposed to be in this race right now, unfortunately is sick. We have to send our condolences, not condolences, but more like our get-wells to him. He was basically fighting it to the end. Unfortunately, he also couldn't make a couple races and, handed me the championship. You don't want to win it like that, but hey, at the end of the day, that's racing.
That is. Well, out on track, I am just going to work our way down here from 1st to 4th down the line. So we're looking at Joey right now. And
beautiful livery that is, isn't it, Chris?
Dude, I really like that car. I think Cupcake did the liveries for the Alpha team. He should be on track somewhere. He is. We'll see him here in a second. But yeah, that's a beautiful livery. I like it. Let's see. So we're currently qualifying right now. So let's see. I can't see the lap time. So if you want to spout those out, you go right ahead. But let's just take a look at the 4 drivers. Yep, we'll just get the 4 drivers. Take a look at them. Number 2 on here, we got Spider Team on Team McLaren. His teammate's not going to be able to make it to the race today, by it looks at his teammate's Hyperio, the guy that was pretty much supposed to win last season. He is his teammate, but I think he is out sick, like you said. I like that. That was the team I was on last season. Team McLaren. Yep, me and Joey fucking Gags. What's that? What'd you say? How do I feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
That's funny. Number 3, we got Winkle in that beautiful Mercedes Petronas car.
Look at that. Both our teams are on track right now.
Yep.
Our previous teams.
Yep. Winkle is one of the founders of the Red, White, and Blue Racing League, along with his teammate, Rusty. So the 2 founders, and this was all drawn randomly, I know because I did it myself, the 2 founders of Red, White, and Blue Racing are on the same team, so that's pretty great. But
I heard from a bird that Deacon was taking some bribes before the draw, but that's allegedly not confirmed.
Yeah, definitely not confirmed. And let's see, here's Cupcake in the number 2 position right now, and here's his Alfa Romeo, and it's basically an inverse of Joey's, but still looks great. And somewhere on that car it's going to say Flex Tape. We know it, right? Where is it at? I think it's on the hood right there. It's probably on and there it is on the side. Okay.
Everybody, shh, he's on a purple lap.
Just got to keep that car on the track and quit hitting the dirt. That'll help him out. So it looks like Joey's got the fastest lap thus far, 1:28.9. That's a pretty good race pace.
And that is not a slow lap whatsoever.
No, it's not. I think that was.
I remember last year I think Hyperio was probably one of the few, and Winkle were one of the few that actually got into the 28s. And mind you, last year there was no tuning available. Yeah. So we'll see what kind of lap times they run in the race. But race pace last year was about a 130, high 129. Fastest lap, I believe, was Hyperio with a 27. and now he basically saved his overtake for the last couple laps. Fresh tires,
Yep.
no fuel, and he put in a 27.
Yep. All right, so let's see. Going back up here, let's take a look at Joey. Let's see. Oh, Cupcake, he just beat his lap. He's now laid down the fastest time of 1:28.733.
Just shy of a tenth of a second difference. That's very
really close.
Right,
really close. And they're teammates. So those alphas, they got something under the hood, I think, that's working out for them. All right, I don't have the lap timers up. Vasco, do you have a look-see at any of that from your side of the house?
Yes, I do. At the moment, the only two people who have put in lap times are Cupcake with a 28.7 and Joey with a 28.8. At the moment, Winkle has no best lap registered yet. He is on a fastest lap at the moment.
Yep.
And also with...
He's on the last corner right here. He's in the final chicane, so we'll see what he pulls up.
Yeah, Sector 1, he actually is up. He was up by almost a second compared to Cupcake.
Here he comes across the line, and nope, he didn't get it. So Cupcake's still holding it. What was his time? I didn't see it. I missed it.
It was a 29.1.
Oh, okay.
He had the fastest sector 3, so I'm not sure where he lost it.
Well, you know what? I can let me throw up some views so I can see the tire and fuel settings on these cars, so we can see how they're doing.
Yeah, I know Winkle when Spider Team is not currently setting any laps. He's off to the side of the road. I'm not sure if something happened.
And he's got medium tires on his car.
Correct.
Everyone else is on super soft.
By his lap times, he ran a 136. So his out lap was a 207, a 136, and a 132. So he must be doing something right now. He's pulled off to the side. He just started lap 4. He started and just decided to park it. Winkle looks like he's on another quick lap. We'll see what he gets at the end of this. He's coming into the last chicane.
Yep.
The quick right, then the left. This corner right here makes or breaks your whole lap. If you do not hit that apex.
Or if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, floor it.
And what's he gonna get? It's going quick, but still 29. Still has not broke the 29s.
Well, all right. Let's see. Where are we at with everybody else? Let's see. Cupcake just ran a best sector just now. I just saw he was the purple sector there.
Oh,
and that's not going to help.
That corner. Everybody decides to get onto the power a little too early. They get a little excited when they see the purple, and then he loses almost half a second easily.
Pretty much. Well, I think we only got. I don't think we have much time left for qualifying.
Do you want to quickly put in a message, or actually, I'll do that myself.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sorry. No, you're doing the live feed. I forgot.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
First time, everybody. We apologize.
We're new.
How much time is left? 1 minute, or should we give him?
We're 2 minutes over, so maybe tell everybody they got one more lap.
Okay.
Tell them all they can complete. Let's see. They each get to complete 6 laps, except Spider Team. I think he's. I believe he has some medical challenges at times with flashing lights and stuff like that. So maybe he has to give himself.
Yes, I'll send him a quick message and verify just to make sure our driver is okay. I do not want to start the race with him, sideline. That's not really fair.
Yep.
If we have to wait a couple minutes, not a big deal.
All right. Meanwhile, I will keep an eye out here. So Cupcake is coming around to the final chicane, so he's getting his last lap in. Let's see what his time is. Oh, he way overshot that. All right. He is hopping that car over everything. So he's gonna have to be content with his 128 fastest lap, which will put him on the pole, unless somebody else can go faster. Let's see what Joey's doing. Joey's fastest lap he's got so far is only a tenth of a second slower.
Yeah, but if you notice those three laps in succession, he had the 28.9, a 28.8, and then another 28.9. He's going to be definitely fighting for podium positions with those sort of times.
Well, yeah, but if you look at his tires right now, they're a mess. I mean, they are.
I think that Alpha is definitely struggling with the setup. That crew chief definitely needs to get some work on because that setup's not going to last you all race.
Yeah, his right front is just blown to pieces, and his left rear is his best tire. So there's definitely something up with the setup there.
Well, if you know anything about Joey, folks, is that he likes to ride on one tire, so he just needs one tire. That's
that's all he needs. That's true. Winkle is parked on the track. Winkle parked on the track and didn't finish but he did finish the 6th lap. So
everybody is waiting because I mentioned final lap.
Yep. So it looks like if we look at the times, it looks like Cupcake's going to be our first position. Joey's 128. Yep. He will have position 2. So Team Alpha is going to take the first 2 spots there. Winkle is going to be 3. And unless... did you get a hold of Spider? I see he's driving again.
Is he driving?
Yep.
I sent him a message. Okay, so let's give him another couple laps.
Yep. You want to let everybody know we're going to give him one more full lap to get a good time in there.
Yeah. Just in case, just so we don't say,
Yep.
I mean, if there are medical situations, we got to adapt.
Of course. So he's coming around the last little sector there. Way wide. So now he might be struggling with his setup too. I don't know if he's running that car out of the box or if he has made some tweaks to it to try to get something out of it and has caused him more trouble than it's worth.
Now that's actually a very good point, Chris, because last year we didn't have to worry about the tuning. So very well he could have been tuning and in fact made the car worse. You never know. It is a possibility.
Now, keeping in mind that there is boost in this series this year, so he's in. It looks like he's in options mode right now. He's ghosted out, so his car is driving itself.
Typing. He might be responding. I'm not sure.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, he is.
And he says he's good to go. Okay.
So we got the thumbs up from the driver. He is A-OK.
All right. So then that means on our poll, we have Cupcake followed by Joey. So Team Alpha locks up the front row. Then we've got Winkle in third, and starting right next to him is going to be Spider Team. And, I am excited to get some racing going. I've been waiting for like a month and a half for this.
I'm going to tell them to get ready for the race. They got an option now to switch their race tires. And then I will be starting.
Okay. So while you're having a chat with them, I'll let all of our listeners know and watchers. So after this race is over, we will close down this lobby and open up a brand new one, which will be hosted by none other than Mr. Cupcake himself. He will be hosting the lobby for the next race for the Western Division drivers to jump into to get in their practice. That race's qualifying starts at 9:45 Eastern, and the race will begin at 10 p.m. Eastern. And we have a pretty good showing for that group. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 5 or 6 people already, and time will have to tell if the rest of them get there in time.
Okay, so we are going to start the race here.
All right. All right, everybody. Here we go. This is going to be some good stuff. So, wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited for this to whole start. But 4 cars, okay. Not as excited about 4 cars starting, but I'm excited nonetheless.
It's definitely going to be some close racing, so the lights are on.
All right.
And when the lights go out, race starts.
Here we go. There we go. Cupcake out front.
Great.
Oh,
Great
Spider.
Spider team.
Yeah, he did. He jumped right up there. Here we come in the first corner.
Keeping it clean. Joey sticking it to the rear.
Spider team in second. And Cupcakes holds his line there. Oh, looks like Joe and Winkle side by side. Oh.
Looks like Cupcake is pulling away now already, setting about a 3-second gap between first and second. Second place is about a half second between Winkle and Joey. Joey putting about another quarter of a second in front of Spider Team. Spider Team is starting it out real in Joey. And Joey's getting right into the slipstream. He's probably going to get onto the inside of Winkle. There's a lot of respect between these two, so he's not going to do anything silly. Sticks it inside, gives all the room needed, and a clean move.
Nice.
Spider Team's going to try to get inside now. He's going to line this one up. He's probably going to back it out. He doesn't want to ruin the race. It's still the first lap. Tires are still not, aren't up to temperature. Meanwhile, Cupcake going across the first lap at 132 off the straight.
Oh, here we go. Spider Team's making his move on Winkle. He's on his inside. We're on board with him right now. Let's see if he can hold that. And he cannot.
He lets Winkle by. I think he's letting this race kind of settle down before he starts getting it too aggressive. Now, there's a lot of respect between these drivers. Nobody wants to start sending it first thing in the race and have to deal with any penalties.
Yep. Now, I can already tell that the boost is keeping this pack together much longer than I expected they would.
Yeah, but Winkle's just in a race of his own right now. He opened up. He's like, you know what? I'm checking out. I do not want to deal with
that would be
race.
Cupcake, sir. Winkle is sitting in between
Cupcake.
two. That's
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you
gotta
for that correction.
gotta give the man his due, right?
He is sitting about 3.5 seconds ahead of Joey at the moment. That is Cupcake.
Looks like everybody is just kind of running their race. They got 26 laps to go. There's no reason to try to force the issue. Just let the race come to you. Preserve your tires.
Between second, third, and fourth, there's about a second between each. Winkle is now starting to creep up on Joey.
Yep.
Getting again a little too early on the gas.
We need you guys to go
Using a little bit of boost just to get back into that buffer.
Because
Winkle is actually one of those drivers who knows how to really fuel save. If anybody's going to be doing a longer first stint, it's definitely Winkle.
Yep.
And here comes Lee, starting to show. He's probably going to show his nose coming out of this corner. And there he goes. He's about to put the move in. Is he going to get close enough to show the nose? No, he doesn't. He backs off. But they both go wide up ahead of him. Interesting. There's about 2 or 3 lines you could take in that corner.
Easy. Little bump there from Spider, but they survived it. They survived it.
Nothing too offensive.
We're gonna ride around on board with Spider and see how this boost is helping these drivers. Remember Spider was having a hard time with that car and wasn't able to get the lap times. But the boost has definitely helped him in staying with the pack.
I mean, he's already up and, second lap into the race, he's putting in a 29. So we'll see how this, over the course of 26 laps, how it affects us. But
yep.
At the moment, Joey with the fastest lap. And Cupcake is not too far behind. Of course, these fastest laps, like Chris here is saying, is that they aren't very respective of the driver's actual lap time. but it's still good to look at and see who's pushing. You still got to be able to put the car in the right places to put the fast laps.
Oh, indeed.
LOL.
Oh, I thought he was. Oh man. Okay, I want to take a look at that. Check out this replay. Well, you can't, but I can. No, Spider he almost went right between Joey and Winkle at turn 1, and he was smart enough to just hold off the gas and bring that sucker and reel it back in, because it would have been a disaster. So that was a smooth move. Very good driving on his part.
And back with the action, Winkle's about to get in on Joey. He gets onto the inside into this corner.
He does.
Beautiful move.
Yep. Oh, and Spider pulls past him. Oh, brakes way early and falls way back. Wonder if he saw something we couldn't see.
Potentially. But I think he just got into the inside, didn't have the confidence to keep it tight and clean, so he backed off. But unfortunately, it cost him about a second. But he's already right back into the race. He's not too far away. That
boost is going to bring him right back in. That's going to make these very competitive races.
Winkle's definitely putting the pressure on Joey. Joey's not used to this. He said it himself in practice. You know, when he talked to the reporters, that he's not used to seeing all these cars behind him. But I think everybody should get used to this season seeing this, because Joey has definitely stepped up his game this year.
Yep. Look at this. It's like a drag race. Who's going to break who? Oh, Joey pulls it right at the end. Very nice. Oh, he took that corner really well.
Oh, he's getting some great drive. All weekend he's been getting great drive out of that corner.
Yeah, he has. Spider's still right there, even with his slip-ups. So, but nobody is anywhere near the man up front. I'm going to give him a little video love here, because he's been left out for the last couple laps. So we'll give him some camera love. If you see anything going on back there, let me know.
Lap times, he's put in a 29, a 28.7, a 28.3. These are lap times without boost, by the way, folks.
Yeah, he's getting faster.
These are true lap times. Oh, and Joey goes off track a little bit. Nothing to worry about, but Winkle's reeling him back in. Only a quarter of a second between the two of them.
Let's take a look at that here.
And
where did he go?
Oh
yeah, he went wide. You're right. He did go wide there, but he recovered nicely.
Yeah, he came back onto track cleanly, not getting the penalty, because he did bleed off some of that speed. There was no time gained. A crucial section right now.
Oh, he's over. Oh man, he got a little too. Oh, that was close. Good save.
Cupcake finally dipped into the overtake. I think he's going to be setting himself up for a pit stop in a few laps. I think he's trying to get that delta to about a 10 or 15 seconds if he can. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but he's definitely pushing now. Yeah. He is already on the fastest sector.
Oh, Joe, into the green paint. He's lucky he didn't slide on that one. Winkle's right there looking for a spot to pass. There's a few places to pass here, and usually it's like right there.
This is my favorite spot, to be honest. When someone goes a little wide, they leave that door wide open. You set yourself up.
Oh, look at that. Too wide through the corner. They handle it like professionals. Nice job, and Winkle goes into second. Oh, Joey comes back. Oh, did you see that? A little bit of contact. A little bit of contact. Let's take a look at that again here. Let's see. Joey's... Oh, you know what? I didn't mark it. Doggone it. Well, let me see if I think I can get back to that still there. Nope, I can't. All right, back to live action. So Joey's still at second. Oh, he's feeling the love right now. He loves being up front with that clean air. You know that Winkle is trying to drive behind him with all that downforce missing on the front of his car, as all that dirty air comes off of Joe's car.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with Joey's setup. Either his setup isn't too good, or he is back to his old ways of putting way too much steering angle as he accelerates, because that tire wear is just...
It's ridiculous, right?
Unbelievably high for the amount of fuel he has left.
Yep.
Did you see that? If he could recover it.
Did you see that move just then?
No,
Hold on
a
second.
Let's watch that again.
Yeah. Oh, I got to go back a little bit further. Hang on a second. Ah, I missed it. We'll have to get that one in the replay. right out of
It's
turn
okay.
one.
Spider Team is about to make a move now here on Joey. Joey dropped into third place. I think his tires are doing it all. He cannot close the door anywhere.
And
he's drifting wide everywhere.
Wow, but Joey just takes off out of the corner and gets the acceleration. Yeah, his tires are blown to heck. He needs to go and get some new ones, or he's gonna be out of this race.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should sacrifice going into the pit now, and like you're saying, putting in some tires, because it just takes one trip to the kitty litter, and good luck catching up. Look at this. He's mowing the lawn. Is he in a Honda or a Toyota? He must be in a Honda.
Mowing the lawns. Something's going on with Spider, though, it seems. His car keeps ghosting out, and it's like he's not shifting and slowing down. I'm thinking he's having a technical difficulty, maybe. Let's hope not. Let's hope he can recover and get back in there. He's going to get that boost. He'll be right back. Like, here he comes right now.
Here he comes, indeed.
Oh, Joe is just shredding those tires. His left front is just gone.
Let's take a quick look to the leader in a POV. Let's watch from his point of view and watch how he's doing these laps, because he is still pulling away on these guys, and these guys are not slow drivers.
I'm looking backwards from his car. Nothing but asphalt. There's not another thing behind him to be seen. He's got to be feeling pretty comfortable about that.
He is throwing everything into this race. He is going to take this chance to get a race win, and he is throwing everything, even the kitchen sink at this race.
Yep. We're driving on board with his roof cam right now.
Very important to keep that turn tight. A lot of people get excited and they get on the gas a little early. The only problem is that you'll probably go into the gravel. So done well, executed those next few turns very well. See, he doesn't have that pressure anymore. It seems like he's not getting on the gas as early as he was in the beginning of the race. So he has smartened up.
Yep.
He's still in those 28s. He's holding a pretty good race pace in the mid to high 28s.
One thing about this driver that I have noticed over the last several months that I've been racing around him, he's getting better and better and better. He really is improving. There's a little
battle between Spider Team. Sorry to cut you off there, Chris. I just want you to jump quickly to Spider Team and
I'm on
Joey.
board.
They've been tossing back and forth. And sorry, as you were saying, Chris.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying Cupcake is just really coming to his own. Oh. And that McLaren's passed. Oh, and now it's not.
It seems like he's allowing him to get by him. I'm not sure what
That's
he's
what
doing.
I'm wondering.
I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he thinks that he's caused some issue and he's trying to give back position. But Spider Team, he's a quick driver, and he's gotta have the confidence to pass. He can't just keep giving away these positions. I know that he's in 4th place. And to him, he might think that's high for a race, but you can't think like that.
See, he's just stopping, and
he's being very Canadian at the moment, and I can say that because I am one. He's just, no, sir, you take it. No, you take it.
I'm wondering if he's driving. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't have an answer
We'll have to ask him. We'll have to ask him in the press conference after the race. But
yeah. Into the pits. Okay, so Joe goes in finally to get some tires.
And Spider Team follows right behind him.
Okay, well, let's take a look at Joe's pit stop. All right, and there's Spider's pit stop. All right, let's see who's going to come out first. Now, Spider Team went in with a lot less fuel than Joe, so it's going to take him longer to fill up.
Strange.
Yeah, he has less fuel but better tires, and Joe had more fuel and worse tires. So Joe is going to come out in front of him by a lot.
We'll see how this pans out in the second stint.
Oh, Joe is everywhere on the track. Something's going on. I don't think he was used to having the car turn when he turned the wheel because his tires were so worn out.
Now, is it just me, or did Joey only put in half a tank of fuel? Is
he
going
did.
For a 3-stop strategy? Because
you know what?
Is never seen before.
No, but think about this. If his tires are going away so fast, maybe he knows he's going to have to pit sooner. So instead of filling up the car,
Good
He
point,
can
Chris.
he can just switch out. He's going to have to come in early for tires anyway. Might as well lighten up the car and get a little bit of more speed out of it.
He must be trying to use that boost to his advantage, try to catch up to Winkle, and then jump onto the same pit strategy as Winkle later on. Let's see if that pays off. Cupcake just went into the
He did.
pit. He has a 10-second gap. Let's watch Winkle and see how this turns out.
Okay, Winkle's coming down the final stretch, coming across start
Putting in
finish.
another 29, another quick lap.
Oh, Cupcake is still in there. He was out of gas. So he is going to be filling up that whole car, and Winkle's passed him and is now in first position. Joey is in position 2. Oh, and okay. So Cupcake came out right behind him, right behind Joe.
Cupcake went into the pit with a 10-second lead and came out with a 10-second deficit to first place. So this is the sort of races you gotta plan for sometimes.
Oh, Joe but just pulled a half-second penalty. He could bleed that off. He should be okay there. So now Winkle's out front about 8 seconds ahead of Joe right now, but he hasn't pitted. He's probably got one more lap out of that car before he's going to have to do something.
Like I said, Winkle's one of those drivers. I mean, he can fuel save. Notice his tires. It's barely used. It's almost like he's still just lollygagging, yet you look at the times, he's put in some quick times.
Well, you know what? He's running on just softs, not super softs like the other two. So he's conserving tires, probably conserving fuel, like you said.
Oh, he can't be going into the dirt
No,
like
he
that.
can't. It's really bad on the tires. Now here we go. Cupcake is right behind Joe. Both these guys have fresh tires and fuel, but Joe has half a tank of gas left, or less. So he should have some more speed.
Yes, but then Cupcake's already in that slipstream. So if anything, this Cupcake is in the proper spot right now.
Well, look at that. Joey just ran the fastest lap. 127.
Indeed.
Oh, that was close.
Doesn't want anything to do with this. He wants to get in front as quickly as possible. He knows he needs to catch Winkle before that pit stop. Otherwise, his early stop is not going to pay off.
Okay, Winkle is nursing a 0.0 penalty. His gas light is on, so this guy has got to get into the pits. It looks like
he must be confident because he is using the overtake, so he must have more than enough to get back.
Yeah, he's definitely got that. Now he's got only 7 seconds now. He had an 8, so he's lost a second because he doesn't have the tires and he's probably fuel saving. So,
correct. And I think Cupcake's been turning up the heat here on Joey, and Joey doesn't want to get past. He's got fresh tires. He's got less fuel. He wants to hold on to second place. This is his race. He knows he has the pace.
Yep, he does.
And Cupcake, of course, is taking advantage of that. He's like, "You, sir, if you keep up the pace, I'll follow you right behind you here."
Yep. Now I'm gonna take a look at Winkle. Oh, he bypassed the pits. Did he forget that he has to get gas?
He must have forgot that he needs to pit. Or he is he is in fuel map 6 for sure. He is not accelerating whatsoever.
He's not. He's going so slow. Yeah.
He is almost 10 miles an hour slower at the end of that straight. That is not good enough.
You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to stretch out make this a 2-stop race or a single-stop race. He's on lap 13, which is halfway through. We'll
see how that works out. I mean,
yeah.
it could pay off, but we'll see because these two are fighting. So, one wrong move from one of them, it could.
Yep. Well, speaking of that, Cupcake is pulled out in front of Joe, so he's gotten past Joe. Now where is Spider? Oh, and Spider's coming up.
Starting to reel in as these guys were fighting. Well, he put in 2 consecutive 24s, so that boost is definitely.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's what gave him the fastest lap.
For some of us that struggle to put in 28s by ourselves, and you see a guy put in a 24, you kind of go, "What?"
Hence the reason why there's no points for fastest lap.
Correct.
But look, that boost brought them all the way back together again. So now there's good competition.
Might not be beneficial. That's what Winkle's running, but you know what? Props to him. He made it all the way to the pit without running out of gas.
Yeah, he better get in this time. so that he's gonna be able to single stop this race. That's gonna
Now,
leave
if I were Winkle, I probably would go with a half a tank of fuel, and only reason for that is so that way I don't lose too much time. But you never know.
We'll see. I wonder what tires he threw on there. We'll have to see what tires he got when he came out.
We'll have to check back with him in a bit. I'll let you know once he's out of the pit. Right now, there's a battle between Spider Team and Joey. We're trying to reel Cupcake back in. Joey going out a little wide. He might be getting a penalty. Keeping that door closed. Good job. And he did get the penalty.
Yeah, he did.
Once again, those tires again are just getting destroyed in the front. Look at that steering angle he has put in. I don't know if you guys can see it from the view, but
I've noticed when he turns, those wheels are just way over turning.
I think he's nervous. You know, he had fixed that last season. I think it's the first race of the year again. He's gonna watch this replay and he's gonna be kicking himself because he knows better. But you know what? When we get nervous, we make these sort of mistakes. It happens.
Yep. But you know, the bonus that he has is that he's guaranteed 4th place or better in this race. That's a lot of points.
This is a race that you want to show up to and make all your mistakes and learn from them.
Yep.
Because there's no other race where you're gonna get a free race, basically.
Yep. Now, you know what's interesting is if these two drivers right here, Spider Team and Joey, work together, they could really reel in Cupcake by drafting off of each other. Because look how far back Winkle is from them. He is out of the slipstream, but he does have boost, so he should be able to reel these guys back in over some laps, especially if they keep fighting like this.
Winkle, I just quickly went to Winkle and he got clocked at the speed trap before the braking zone at 202 miles an hour.
That is so fast.
What the boost is doing. He was using the overtake, using the boost. You know what? He didn't put in a full load of tank of fuel like I expected. He went in for 3/4 and he's reeled these guys in already. He's back in the race.
Yep. Now, one of the things that these drivers are probably not used to is hitting that turn 1 at 200 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour faster than they're used to. That throws off your whole braking zones, figuring out where you're supposed to slow down and how much you have to whoa up. And it takes some talent to do that. Oh, what happened there?
So Joey is definitely feeling the tire wears already. He could not get that turn. He turned that steering wheel, and the car just decided to keep going forward.
I'm going to go back and take a look at that little action right there.
Yeah, let's look at this here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Joe went off the track there.
Yeah, he broke where he normally does, but once he turned in, it just didn't go anywhere. And now he's starting to hold up Winkle. Smart move to go into the pit. You're going to get back in the race. Don't worry about that.
Yep, it won't take long. But he's only got 4 liters of fuel left. He was almost out. But he's going to get a fresh set of tires and fuel, so he'll be able to catch back up to them. Meanwhile, Cupcake's got a 6.5 second lead. He is not sweating at all. He is.
No, but Winkle's going to make light work of Spider Team here on the outside. And no disrespect to Spider Team, but he is just on a mission. He passes him on the outside, takes that outside lane a little wide, but he had to because of that entry. And he is on a mission, chasing Cupcake down. He's already reeled out a tenth of a second off that time, and it's coming down. 1.5, 1.4, 7.3, sorry. He is getting closer and closer, bringing Spider Team along with them.
Now, if Spider Team is smart, he'll try to stay in that slipstream. Now, one thing about these cars that these guys aren't used to is spending that much time racing that. Oh, Spider Team just spins out there a little bit.
Oh, great save then. That's
he did good. But one of the things they're not used to, and it's exactly what I was talking about right there, is these cars lose so much downforce on the front end of them when they're that close to the cars in front of them. And with the boost on, it's drawing all these cars closer together and creating a little bit of an issue for them. So they have to be more careful about their braking, about their turning.
It's definitely multiplying that effect. You are completely right, Chris. That the fact that it brings you closer together, you spend more time in the race in that dirty air than you plan to. Cupcake at the moment is running once again back in the 28s. He's keeping up his pace. He's got about half a tank worth of gas, and his tires are not too bad.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good with those.
Winkle he's running the 27s at the moment, but in terms of the delta, it looks like they're both at about the same pace. It's going to be hard to catch that 7-second deficit with only 9 laps to go, folks.
Now, I'm curious, where's Joe at right now? There he is. Okay. He is flying in that car. That car is going so fast right now because of the boost.
Oh yeah, look at this. He's going to come into this left-hander. Oh my god, almost halfway up 5th gear.
Yeah, he's flying.
I don't even get into 5th gear going into that corner.
And it's just sticking. Oh, he stayed on the track. It's not going to take him long.
No, he's not. He's only 15 seconds behind Spider Team, and I say only because the way he's coming, he looks like a bat out of hell.
Look how fast it's trickling down. Now he's in the 14s.
Now, while we look at that, just to give you a quick little time update, Winkle has reeled in another second. He's at 6.5 seconds away from Cupcake. Cupcake is definitely feeling the pressure. Winkle has a little bit more fuel than Cupcake, but he's got optimal tire temperature at the moment.
Now on lap 17, Winkle ran that lap 0.7 faster than Cupcake. So if he does that for the next 6 to 7 laps, which is all there is left in this race, he should be right on top of him towards the start finish.
This is going to happen in the pits. I think Winkle might have the better strategy. If Winkle goes into the pits at the same time or just 1 lap after Cupcake, it's going to be a close race. If he tries to do a one stop, he might get caught off guard with his tires, because I know Cupcake for sure is going to be going back into the pits and getting fresh tires.
He's going to have to, because he's looking pretty worn out on them, as worn out tires go. They certainly aren't any Joey tires, but they are definitely losing grip for him. He still has a quarter tank of fuel, so he's not doing too bad, and he hasn't used any of his overtake. Winkle's, he's only got about a little over a quarter, so he's got about a third of his overtake left.
And look at that tire wear. This is a recipe for him staying out. And you know what? He might be able to do it. I mean, we've seen races won and lost in the last corner. So, you know, this is definitely going to be exciting to the very end.
Yep. Now Spider's in getting his fuel, and he got fresh tires while he was in there. So we'll see how that works out for him.
Joey looks like he has more than enough fuel to finish this race. So he should, if he keeps those tires...
they're actually in good shape right now.
Yeah, I believe he went into the pit a couple of laps ago. So
he did, so...
We'll see. We'll see as these laps go on, but we're getting to the crucial part of the race.
But look at his last 3 laps have all been in the 123, 124, 124. So he's reeling 4 seconds a lap difference than these other guys.
And while he's doing that, Winkle has taken away another second out of Cupcake.
Oh yeah, he has.
Down to 5.8 seconds. Down to 5.5 into that corner. Oh, he can't be doing that, but that's okay. He's still calm. He's a calm driver. He knows what he's doing.
Yep. Well, Cupcake's getting a little bit slidey up here too. His tires are kind of worn out.
Into the pit now. And
yep, there he goes.
I can definitely see that this is the point where he needs to do it. He needs to
what's he doing?
The pit, get the new tires, a little bit of fuel, and use the boost to catch up to Winkle.
All right, so let's see.
Winkle's definitely not going into the pits now.
Nope, Winkle has taken over P1.
Joey goes into second. Is it fast enough to stay ahead?
We'll see if he comes out ahead of him.
Oh, and he is ahead of him.
Yes, he is, by a lot. Cupcake is still in there.
I think Cupcake put in way too much fuel. He put in almost 100% fuel. You only got 6 laps, my friend.
He did fill it completely up.
Yeah, he put in way too much fuel.
That's going to cost him.
Unnecessary weight, that's for sure. But you know what? I think he's a quick driver. We've all seen all race. He's been up front with multiple seconds ahead. I think it's not going to be too big of a deal for him to fight for the win.
He is only 5 seconds behind Joey and 7 seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, Or 11
10
seconds,
seconds
yeah.
away from Winkle. Correct.
Now, if we think about his strategy here, full tank of gas, he has all his overtake he can use, and brand new tires and boost. I'm wondering if he's thinking, I'm just going to mash that overtake button on all my straights, although I haven't seen him use it yet. He's thinking
gonna wait till he gets to Winkle. Yeah, he's gonna try and pass Joey. Once he gets ahead of Joey, he's gonna start using that overtake.
Yep.
But he's got to start using it soon because, I mean...
There's only 6 laps left to go.
Oh, and Winkle's going into the pits real quick. He might be getting a little bit of fuel
and
tires.
This will be interesting. All right, so Joey's coming around.
This is now the race we've all been waiting for.
Yep. Joey just crossed the start-finish. Cupcake's right behind him. Did Winkle come out yet? He's still in there. Here he goes. Here he goes.
Right now. Here he comes.
So Joey's going to take first. Cupcake's
and
in
he's just
second.
Behind. And Winkle coming into third.
Oh,
Spider team almost on to Winkle.
Yep. Oh, this is going to put all 4 cars right there for the end of this. The only person with questionable fuel is going to be Joe, but he's got more than half a tank of gas. So,
but if you look at Winkle actually is about a little bit over half a tank of gas. He has an entire quarter worth of gas, less than Cupcake. Let's see if that pays to the advantage.
Yep. Well, he's mashing that overtake on coming out of every corner. So he is trying to make up that. He's trying to reel them in the 5 laps he's got left.
If you notice the overtake indicator above his head, it's already red. So he is well below a quarter.
Yeah.
He must be hoping that Cupcake doesn't have any overtake left, but to his surprise,
cut all
he has
of
a lot.
Pretty much all of it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can keep up with them.
Yep. So now Joey, he's sitting there. He's as long as he doesn't make any mistakes. This is the battle
for first we're looking at, folks.
It is.
This is a 1, 2, 3 here fighting in the last chicane. Oh, Winkle gets a little sideways, but it's nothing too bad.
Yeah, nothing he can't handle. Okay, so on this straight...
Cupcake for sure is making a pass. He's into the overtake already. Joey needs to get onto the right side, take the defensive line, make him pass on the other side.
Oh,
if
here
you're
it goes.
Pass me, take the long way around is what he needs to be thinking.
Yep, and look who's climbing up right behind them. All of a sudden, Spider Team is only 3 seconds behind Winkle. And with that boost, he's going to be there in not too long as he keeps his foot on the gas. Oh, look at that. Joey
gets to the inside, leaves the door wide open. He doesn't push him wide, but he leaves enough space, and they're back into 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what a turn. These guys are driving like true RwB racers, like giving each other the... Whoa, Cupcake, easy.
Getting into the grass.
let's take a little replay of that guy.
So Cupcake gets momentarily ahead. Continue. Sorry, Chris.
No, that's good. He just hit the grass just enough that it just put him a little bit sideways. Oh, that was some good saving right there. Wait, I missed it. Cupcake's up front?
And Winkle just got in onto Joey. Yep,
he
just
did.
Before we started that replay, I just mentioned that he had just got in on the brakes at Barcelona corner.
All 4 of them right together, completing lap 22. 4 laps to go.
Loads of overtake in the bank for Cupcake and for Joey. None for Winkle.
But Spider's got a full thing, and he's on it. Here he goes. Oh, whoa! What was that move?
I don't know, but I think Spider might have this. We might see a last ditch victory for Spider Team.
Maybe he's just playing everybody.
It's possible. He must have been, gets a little close to Joey pushing him. He's definitely being held up now. Spider Team decide to show up to the race with only a few laps left to go. Is it too late? We'll find out.
Now look at this. All 4 of them are within 1 second of each other. With 4 laps to go. This is great. Joey goes a little wide. Yep.
Picks up another half a second penalty. Spider Team goes in too hot, spins out Winkle. Let's take a look at that again.
All right, let's go back and take a look at that.
Spider Team has given back position, so no worries there. He's given back position.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He
Winkle
got a
was
little
right
excited
there.
behind Joey. Unfortunately, instead of turning to the right and getting away from the racing line, he turned in and clipped him instead.
Yep. Well, you know, there's still 3 laps left in this race as they come across the start finish. I don't
That's the thing with
see
these races this year.
I don't
You
see
definitely don't-
I don't see Cupcake getting away with this in 3 laps, just walking away. These guys are gonna reel him in.
Oh yeah. And now Winkle's hoping that Joey starts using some overtake so he can pick up his draft.
Yeah, and
These
Joey's
guys
almost
cannot
out.
fight. They have to work together to catch up to Cupcake again.
So he's about a corner ahead of them, about 5 seconds. That's a lot of time to make up in 3 laps. But with the boost, they should be able to turn some pretty quick laps, if, like you said, if they work together. All right, so Winkle is just hoping that Joe can cut through that air.
Well, Cupcake is about 3 seconds off the fastest Sector 2. So he is starting to slow down. Everybody in the 33s for Sector 2. The fastest Sector 2 is by Joey at a 30.9 on the last lap.
Now, if we're looking at, oh, that little sideways there, okay, easy. If you're sitting in Joey's car right now, what is Joey thinking? Podium finish, second place. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, and he's not going to do it doing that. But he's trying to hold Winkle off to keep that.
I think he's already thinking that, because that maneuver right there just showed all that pressure that he has.
Yep, and he just lost his position.
Alongside him.
And he tucks right in behind Winkle. Whoa, Spider Team dives out wide. Is he going to outbrake him? And he does.
Look at those tires. Look at those tires. Joey does not have the tires for it.
Not at all.
He is not going to be able to put any moves like that on anybody safely. If he tries to get onto the inside, he's probably going to barrel right into somebody. And Spider Team gives back position. I don't know what's going on here. I think he wants to be last.
Yeah, I don't understand. We'll have to talk about that in the post race and see what that was all about.
Talk about that because I mean, he was starting to catch Winkle, and he just decided after that turn 4, he just decided to drop back on that mini straight. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah, he's got the fuel and the tires. He can eat Joey for his lunch, and he could probably take Winkle too. Although Winkle's got some pretty good tires on him. Well, guys, Cupcake is coming to the last couple corners before he takes the white flag.
Let's watch this final race with on the view of Cupcake. Let's give him that final lap and see how he does it here. So he's going to go through the straight.
Full overtake down the straight, yep.
He's got lots of overtake. He's going to probably brake at the 100 board. Keeping it tight to the right. Here we go, turn 1. Taking it easy, he's not in any rush. Turn 2, sticking outside, come back inside. You gotta close that door, get closer to the apex, keep it tight, and start powering away. And here we go.
I just saw a glimpse of a car back there. He has got nothing to worry about. He just needs to drive his race.
He is clean. This is his race to lose at this point. Winkle is in second, but he has no more overtake. So if Cupcake uses any overtake, he has no chance.
Yep, and Joe is plenty far behind Winkle. So with those tires he's got, he's not going to catch him.
Correct, and he's got to nurse those tires to bring it home. He's going everywhere. He's off track and everything like that. Cupcake keeping it nice and clean, just making
turn there.
Sure he hits all those marks, hit the apex. Follow it in. This is almost a parade lap, everybody.
Just about, yep.
This was a perfect strategy, worked out. Winkle trying his best.
All right, look at this coming around for the checkered flag.
Making sure he doesn't floor it in that last corner because his race could have been done right there, and he wins.
Congratulations! P2 for Winkle goes sideways. So what's up with these guys?
And here comes Joey and Spider Team for 3rd and 4th respectively.
Yep. Go Joe. And
Joey
Spider
wanted to give him
fourth.
the position, but Spider keeps the 4th. All
All
right,
right.
folks, that was race number 1.
Nice.
Cupcake in first place with a 39-minute lap.
Wonderful. All right, folks, stick around. We'll have the new stream up soon. We'll have that new stream up here in a minute, and then we'll see how it goes.